Welcome, Motion for Life. It's Jo. We're getting ready to start with our yoga flow, and it is so nice to be practicing with you. I can't wait to see you soon, and I think I've decided that I now understand why May is called May. I think it's because maybe it's going to be 50 or maybe 35 or maybe 70 or 75, maybe. So this weather's been a little crazy, but I think that at least we're moving in the right direction towards warmth, and I think we're all feeling pretty happy about that. So I do hope that you're finding a little joy in every day, and we'll find joy in our yoga practice. So as we begin to practice, remember, it's your practice. The only thing you have to do is breathe. And let's see if we can challenge ourselves with a few things. All right, so nice to have you with me. So welcome. We'll go ahead and get started with our yoga flow. So let's start today with a cross-legged seat. And if cross legs don't work for you, maybe just allow the feet to find sole to sole and let the knees display wide. And as we find a way to a seated position, simply close your eyes and sit up as tall as you can. Allow your hands to heart center, and please tuck your chin in and bow to your light within. Each one of us has a gift, and the great part is that each one of us has our own unique gift. Close your eyes and be delighted by the gifts that you have and that you are. Inhale, lift your arms high and release. And exhale, bring those hands right back into heart center. Setting an intention for your practice. Maybe it's simply for something for you, or something for someone that you love, or simply world peace, or possibly care and great health for all. Ever so grateful for everyone who's working so hard to keep us healthy. Release those hands and allow those legs to swing on around, and we'll find our way to laying down on our mat. And as we lay down, reach the arms over your head. And exhale, one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And simply breathe. Scan your body and notice. Notice how you're really feeling today. Remembering that no judgment, no comparison. Just how are you feeling right now? Take a scan of your body from the toes all the way up into the crown of your head. Just notice. Notice your breath and see what you can do to begin building your foundation from the ground up. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Reach your arms over your head and squeeze your legs together. And exhale, wrap your arms around the knees and just find that way to roll side to side. Please come back through center and inhale, stretch your arms and legs. Maybe hover the hands and the feet. And exhale, wrap your arms around the knees. Find your way to roll side to side. Come through center, straighten the legs up to the ceiling and flex and point your toes. And flex your feet and wiggle the toes and wiggle the fingers. And then rotate the wrists and the ankles. Listen to the pops and cracks and allow space to happen. And then flex your feet and reach your arms over your head. Maybe the palms face up and the backs of the hands find the mat. Maybe they don't. Just breathe. And exhale, wrap your arms around the knees. And this time, please tuck your chin in and constrict your space. See if you can get your thighs a little closer to your heart. And notice if you can tuck your chin in a little deeper so the knees and your forehead try to connect. Breathe. On your inhale, lengthen your body. Try to hover your hands and feet. And exhale, wrap your arms around the knees, tuck your chin. One more time, lengthen and strengthen. And exhale, wrap your arms around the knees, tuck your chin in. Get comfortable with the uncomfortable. Breathe into that constricted space. And on your exhale, the back of the head comes down. Goal post your arms and let the knees drift on over to the right. All right, let's just see what we can do today. Notice the knees and notice it doesn't matter exactly precisely where they are. But notice that how far the right knee comes down to the floor. It might touch, it might not. And then notice the left knee. Lift up your right shoulder and roll through and open up and see if you can get your heart facing the ceiling. We'll post those arms, and on your next exhale, gaze opposite those knees. Simply breathe. On your inhale, come on back through center, the knees and your gaze. Stretch those legs out, stretch the arms out, and exhale, wrap them around your knees. Goal post your arms, and on the exhale, lay those knees on over to the left. Be patient. Notice them. Just breathe. Lift up your left shoulder, roll through, and heart facing the ceiling. Do your best to gaze opposite those knees. Breathe. Notice what happens when you begin to soften around your edges. Inhale through center and wrap those arms around the knees. Tuck your chin in. And begin to roll forward and back. Maybe you straighten the legs, maybe you keep them bent. You decide. And become comfortable with this uncomfortable. Remember, you can always swing your legs around. We're going to find our way to a seat, crossing those legs, and inhale, lift the arms high. And exhale, let's take a forward fold. As you find your forward fold, notice the roundness in your back. And inhale to lift your heart, look up. Walk the fingertips out and see if you can lean in and keep the back nice and long. Now, you might not go very far, I don't. Yeah. I mean, we're all made a little different. So some people can lean in a little easier than others. It doesn't make a difference how far you go. Tuck your chin in now, round through your back. Try to turn your head upside down and breathe. On the inhale, lift up, look up. And let's take a twist to the right. Notice it. We're going to hang on to it this first time through. So notice that right hand, and maybe use your fingertips to push down. The arm becomes a second spine, and we lift the crown of the head high, and we twist in and see if we can look back. Just breathe. Please remember that pulling the belly in protects the lower back. Come on through center, reach up, look up, and let's take the twist to the left. Now, finding your space at first. Elongating the space between those vertebrae and looking back. Breathe. Inhale through center, reach up, look up. And exhale, wrap the arms around the knees as you pull the knees into your chest. Excuse me, I don't know where that came from. Allow the calves to come parallel to the floor and hold on to the backs of your legs. And please begin to lean back so the knees and the shoulders get a little further away. And we find a straight line from the crown of our head to our tailbone. We breathe. Maybe we lift the right arm up, and maybe we lift the left arm up, and maybe we straighten the legs. But maybe we don't. And remember, you decide how much grace you need, how much support you might need, and breathe. Exhale, feet to the floor, hands behind us, and inhale up into your reverse table. Take a look up to the ceiling and just simply breathe. We're hanging out here, so just notice it. Drive the knees forward, the crown of the head back. And just notice, try to lengthen the cervical vertebrae. Pull the belly in and lift. On your next exhale, tuck the chin in, bottom down, and boat pose. Remember, you decide if you want to lift and reach. Maybe we keep it all parallel. Maybe we hold on, you decide. But please lift your heart, breathe. Cross your legs the way they were last time. And inhale, lift your arms high. And like that, twist to the right. And inhale through center, reach up, look up. And we'll take it to the left. Come on through center, reach up, look up, and let's take our forward fold. Just find it naturally at first. Inhale, a little half lift, and please lengthen your back. Lift your heart forward and up, and look forward and up. Begin to walk those hands out. Keep your back nice and straight and lean in. Hinge at those hips. Breathe. Tuck your chin in, round your back. Inhale, reach up, look up. And let's go ahead and find that reverse table one more time. Feet down, knees up. Lift your bottom and find that reverse table and look up to the ceiling. Again, we're going to take 3 breaths in, 3 breaths out. So just begin to notice, lengthen and notice. Deep breath in and long breath out. Deep breath in and long breath out. One more deep breath in. Exhale, chin to chest, bottom down, boat pose. Please lift to whatever degree you can. Reach it, lift it, open your space. Tuck in that belly and make it stronger, longer. Maybe a release and then a swing of those legs behind you. We'll find our way to our hands and knees at first and begin to walk the hands out in front of us. Let's find puppy dog first. So hips stay over the knees and we reach the arms as far forward as you can and find a straight line from the palms to the hips. Breathe. See if it's possible to push the tops of your feet into the mat and breathe. On your inhale, begin walking those hands in so the hands are right underneath your shoulders and turn the fingertips in to face each other and breathe. Turn the fingertips out and the wrist creases stay underneath your shoulders. Breathe. In and out. And then turn those fingertips around to face the knees. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. You try, see what you can do. Breathe, lengthen it. You can feel it. Open your space. Release the fingertips back around and let them face forward, neutral. Inhale, please lift your right arm up. And we're going to keep this active, so slip the arm through, tap your shoulder. Inhale, peel the arm up. And exhale, slip it on through. Peel it on up, reach it, lift it. And this time, lean down on it. Let's find our balance. So as you lean down, the top of the right hand pushes down on the floor. Reach your left arm in front of you. Inhale, lift it high. Bend at the elbow and cross it across your back, maybe reaching for the right hip. Lean a little bit to the right and see if you can peel your gaze towards the ceiling. Breathe. Notice on your next inhale if you can step the left foot back. The ball of the foot can be on the mat. We're breathing. Pushing down through the back of the left hand, inhale, lift up your left foot. Just see what happens. Breathe. Maybe a bend of the knee and an inhale to lift the foot. I don't know. Try it. Release the knee and let it come on down. Unwind the left arm. Inhale, peel the right arm up. Let's leave it up there. Reach and stretch. Exhale to look down into your left hand. And inhale to look up into your right hand. And then exhale, let the hand come down. Nice job. Inhale, let's lift up the left. Slip it on through. Twists and turns. We're going to master these. Inhale, lift your left arm up. And exhale, slip it through. Yeah. We have been given our fair share of twists and turns. Inhale, lift. And slip it through. All right, we have the left shoulder down, the left ear down, and the back of the left hand securely into the floor. Breathe. Lean a little bit to the left. Notice it and gaze up. Reach the right arm forward, palm down. And then inhale, lift it up to the ceiling. Bend at the elbow and slip it across your back. Please use it as a little bit of guidance to persuade yourself to look up. Pushing down through the back of that left hand, let's see what can happen with this right foot. Let's step it back. Use the ball of the foot to find your balance. Peel your body through. And then when you're ready, remember to push down through the left hand and lift up the right leg. See what happens. I don't know. The worst thing that can happen is we'll roll over. And then maybe bend the knee. I know, it feels different. Inhale to lift. And then on your exhale, let the knee come on down slowly. And unpeel that right arm. Inhale to lift up your left. We'll reach and stretch and peel it open. And leave it up there. Exhale, take a look down into your right. And inhale, lift up into your left and see if you can stack right hand under left. And then let the left hand come down. Palms reach forward, and if hips to heels works for you, child's pose. So let the hips fall backwards, tops of the feet down, heels up, and just lengthen that body, let go. Right about now, take a deep breath in. Open your mouth and exhale, let it all go. Breathe in. Open your mouth and exhale, let go. One more time, breathe in. Open your mouth, exhale. Just simply breathe. Move to your Ujjayi breath where you breathe in and out through your nose. Breathe. Pull your body right back up to your hands and knees and find your cow and your cat. Inhale into your cow, chin lifted, heart lifted. Exhale, tuck the chin in, lift your back, breathe into the back space. Inhale, belly down, heart lifted. Exhale, tuck the chin in, lift up, and hang out right here in your cat. Just breathe. Expand your rib cage on the inhale, and on the exhale, contract it. One more cow. And one more cat. Please come to neutral and just wag your tail side to side. Notice what's happening with your shoulders and just let it wag. Come through center and separate the knees, big toes touch, child's pose. Forehead finding its way towards the mat. Just breathe. Pull your body right back up to your hands and knees and roll over your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And as you find your downward facing dog, this first one of your practice, Just notice it. Be kind to yourself. Just notice what it feels like, and notice the sensations. Look at your hands, aim the thumbs towards each other, open up your fingers. Give yourself a reason to push down, to lift up. Security in those hands, tailbone lifted. Make sure the knees have a micro bend in it, and ask those heels to find their way to the mat. Breathe. They may touch, they may not, it doesn't matter. Inhale, tippy toes, and exhale, slowly walk the feet towards the hands. The inhale will allow us to find that preparation, that half lift, that flat back, knees slightly bent. And then the forward fold will happen. So this first time, let the chest come to the thighs and turn your head all the way upside down. Reach the arms behind you and clasp them, and then let the arms drift over your head as your head finds its way upside down. Somewhere in it, if you would choose to begin to lengthen your legs, you're welcome to lengthen your legs a little bit or a lot. You choose. Let the hands drift over your head. Release the hands down. Inhale that half lift. We'll find that half lift. And exhale, forward fold. We'll root to rise. Stand all the way on up. Exhale those hands to heart center and simply breathe. Going back to that intention. Connecting within. Inhale, lift the arms high. Let's take our side bend to the right. Releasing that right arm. Maybe the palm of the left hand faces down, and maybe you look up. Exhale to look down, and inhale, come through center, reach up, look up, and let's try it on over to the left. Release of the left hand down, and the palm of the right hand faces down, and maybe an exhale to look down, and an inhale to look up, and we come back through center, reach up, look up, exhale, hands to heart center. Peel the left hand forward and the right arm back. Make sure those knees are slightly bent. And open your space. Come on through center, reach up, look up, pull in your belly, and take the arms the other way. Come through center, reach up, look up, and wash it away. Let's move slowly. Inhale, half lift. Place those fingertips down, palms down, and step your left foot back. So let's just find our runner's lunge. Move forward and back. You're welcome to lift the right toes off the mat. Use the heel. Yeah, just notice it. Breathe. Step your left foot halfway in. We'll build our pyramid. So bend both knees a lot so both heels are on the mat. The feet are on railroad tracks, and then turn your head all the way upside down. Use your fingertips to begin to lengthen the legs. It doesn't matter how straight you decide, and turn the head upside down. Push down through the fingertips to step the left foot back again and find your runner's lunge. Lean in, chest to thigh, and then use the ball of the left foot to ask your heart to lift off your thigh. Breathe. Allow the left knee to come down and those hands to come to the top of the right leg. Lean on in. And notice it. Let the space open. Breathe in and out. Through the nose, if at all possible. And then pull the left hip back over the left knee. Reach the arms high. Gaze moves up. Heart lifts. Breathe. Release the hands into grounded dragonfly twist. Left hand down, right hand up. On your next exhale, right hand down. Shoulder and knee meet, and peel your left arm up. Left hand down. Right hand on the opposite side of your right foot, and just calmly sit back and let the right leg begin to lengthen. It doesn't matter if it's all the way straight or not. Flex your right foot. Drive the crown of your head forward and up, please. Pull your belly in and lengthen your back, and notice that the length begins right there. And then if you choose, you can lean in, but go gently. Breathe. Walk the fingertips forward, standing on the right foot, lifting your left. Please turn your head all the way upside down and bend your right knee so that your nose and your knees
can become closer together or maybe touch. Push down through the fingertips to lift up your left leg. Let the head get upside down. Breathe. Left foot meets right. We'll find our half lift for preparation. We'll slightly bend the knees and turn the body upside down. Let the head go. And we'll begin to root to rise. Lift it on up. Stand up for what you believe in. Exhale, that side bend to the right. Inhale through center, reach up, look up, and take it to the left. Come on through center and take your twist. Bend the knees a little bit. Come on through center and twist it the other way. Pull it through center and let it wash away. Swan dive. Half lift and step your right foot back. We'll move forward and back. We're just noticing it. Preparing. Maybe lifting up the left toes, pushing the right heel towards the mat. And then stepping the right foot halfway in, pyramid. Bend both knees, please, and turn your head upside down. And we're on those fingertips and the knees are bent. More important that the heels come down, then you straighten the legs and turn your head all the way upside down, please. Then push down to begin lifting up and straighten the legs as much as you can. And again, it doesn't matter how straight. Your feet are on railroad tracks. Breathe. Just notice it. Using the fingertips to push down, we step the right foot back into that runner's lunge. Notice it. Use the fingertips, chest is on your thigh, bend and lean in. Breathe. Lift your chest off the thigh and lower the right knee down, top of the foot to the mat. Lean forward and lift your heart forward. Opening that space up. You're the only one who can do it. Breathe. Bring the hands to the top of the left knee and give it a little bit of persuasion. Pulling the right hip back over the right knee. Inhale, lift the arms high, reach up. Breathe. And find that dragonfly twist. Right hand down, left arm lifts, stack it up and breathe. Left hand down inside the left foot, left shoulder and knee meet. Peel your right arm up. Bring the right hand down and let the left hand come to the opposite side of your left foot. And then begin to lengthen the left leg, flex the foot, and please remember, the knee can be bent, but use your fingertips to lift your heart forward and the crown of the head high so you can find a straight line of energy from the crown of your head to your tailbone. And then just begin leaning in. Breathe. Lengthening the back of that leg. Moving those fingertips forward, standing on the left foot. Yeah, inhale, lift up your right leg and turn that head upside down. Remember, nose and knee are trying to get closer together, so bend the knee a lot. Push down on the fingertips to lift up. Now the leg might become a little straighter. Breathe. Exhale, the right foot will meet left. We'll inhale to prepare, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And root to rise, lift it on up. Allow the hands to come to heart center. Inhale, lift up your left knee and see if we can just balance. Step it behind you, we'll find warrior A. And as we find warrior A, bend into the right knee. Allow the left foot to be at a 45-degree angle and ask that the hips be facing forward. Pull the left hip forward and the right hip back and inhale, lift the arms high. Reach the arms above you and pinkies reach for each other, shoulder blades down your back, and then begin to look up. Bend into that right knee and breathe. Release the hands behind you, clasp them please, roll through those shoulders, look up, and exhale, dive on in, humble warrior. Right shoulder can suspend on the right knee. Pull the right hip in and underneath you, lift your arms, tuck your head under, breathe. Release the hands, dragonfly twist. Use the ball of the left foot this time if possible and peel the right arm open. Place the right hand down. We'll step the right foot back and find a side plank. And as we find the side plank, maybe you have the sides of your feet finding Mother Earth, or maybe you choose the left knee. But find something that you can sustain and then reach the right arm up and over and see if you can look up. Breathe. And how to lift and place the right hand down, come to the top of your plank. First time here today, just breathe. Drop to those knees and push back child's pose. Lengthen. Always knowing child's pose is here for you anytime you need it. I'll do my best to persuade you to your edges, but you know when you need rest. Take it. Pull forward to the top of your plank and notice it. Knees or not, and exhale halfway down. Let the tops of your thighs and the tops of the feet come down. And just find your baby cobra. Try to squeeze the elbows towards each other and lift them. And lift your chin forward and up. Pull your belly in and exhale your chin right down to the mat. Inhale to lift. And exhale, tuck your chin in. The hairline finds the mat. Inhale to begin lifting. Come through baby cobra, maybe lift up into upward facing. Let the knees tap and push back child's pose. Breathe. Roll over your toes, lift your hips. There it is, downward facing dog. Take a beautiful big breath in and a long breath out. Breathe, big and bold. And another deep breath in and long breath out. Inhale, tippy toes, and exhale, step those feet, walk those feet towards your hands. Inhale, we'll find that half lift, and exhale, let it go, forward fold. Stand on up. And let's take one more time that side bend to the right. Come on through center and take the side bend to the left. Come on through center and twist it out. Left side. Reach on up, look up, and open those arms. Swan dive, lead with the heart. Fingertips find the floor, and inhale, half lift. And here we go. Inhale, root to rise again. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift up your right knee. Find your balance. And step it behind you, warrior A. And as we find that warrior A, bend into the left knee. And notice it. Use the outside blade of your right foot and pull the right hip forward. Now see if they can truly face forward. Lift your arms and reach up. Find your balance, bend into the left knee and gaze up. Breathe. Release the hands behind you and see if they can clasp, palms together, roll through, bend into the left knee and look up. And exhale to dive on in. Left shoulder finds that left leg, and we lift the arms high. Tuck your chin in and look back. Breathe. Release the hands and find your dragonfly twist on the ball of your right foot if possible. And peel the left arm open. Place the left hand down and step the left foot back. We'll find side plank. And you're either on the sides of your feet, or remember that right knee is always there, so don't ever hesitate if you need it. Breathe. Reaching the hand over your head, palm facing down, and maybe your gaze goes up. The exhale allows the left hand to meet the mat, and we find the top of our plank. We'll breathe. Again, your knees are there if you need them. Drive the crown of your head forward, the heels back, and breathe. Just one time, halfway down. Inhale, lift. Halfway down, tops of the legs down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, chin to the mat. And inhale, lift on up. Oh, let's see what happens. Upward facing cobra, baby cobra. Roll over your toes, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, tippy toes, and exhale, step those feet between your hands. We'll half lift and forward fold. Root to rise, lift it on up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift your left knee, find your balance. Step it on back, warrior A. Blind step back. Sometimes we realize that we have to take a couple steps backwards to move forward. That's how life works. Release the hands behind us. We'll add on this time. Roll through, look up, bend into your right knee, and dive on in. Now find as low as your head can go. Pull your right hip back under. Lift your arms up and over your head. On your exhale, release the hands, warrior B. Left arm up and around, and step your feet wider onto a balance beam. Bend into your right knee. Breathe, just like that. Heel to arch alignment. Take a look at your right knee and make sure it's aiming towards your pinky toe. Look back to that left foot and see if it can be at that 45-degree angle. And open the arms. Maybe look back and then look forward. Bend in. Reach as far away as you possibly can. And gaze out over that right hand and turn the palms to the ceiling. Breathe. Turn the palms down. And only the right hand turn up, but reach as far forward as you can. And then reach up and over. Paint the dreams on the ceiling. Look up. Forearm into that right leg. Lean in, please. And lean in. Peel the left arm open. Reach. Look up. Lean in. Palm faces the same way as the right foot and lean up and over. Push down to lift up. Sky Archer. Long diagonal line of energy. Breathe. Bring the arms to a T, and as you do, maybe a readjustment of the feet. Reach forward, 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 and rotate into your triangle. Simply breathe. The exhale that has you look down into the right toes to bend the knee and lean forward. Maybe you have a block, a book, something to lean into. Maybe the fingertips find the mat. Maybe you hover them off the mat. Stacking your left hip on top of right, peel the left arm up. Breathe. Flex your left foot and just see what happens. Wiggle, wobble. Maybe allow your gaze to look up to the ceiling. Breathe. Balancing half moon. Release the left hand down, step the left foot back. Dragonfly twist will show back up, reach the right arm up. Let's make it active. Pull the right arm inside the right knee and inhale, peel it up. Let's pull it back down and inhale, peel it open. We'll take it just 2 more times. So inhale to reach up and exhale to pull it down. 1 more time. Reach it, twist through, look up and pull it down. Inhale to lift, right hand down on the outside of the right foot. Step that foot back, side plank. We'll find it right there. Building strength and stability, using that knee if you need it, reaching the arm up and over, and just maybe lifting that right leg. Breathe. Allowing the right hand to meet the mat, we'll find the top of our plank. We'll exhale 1 time halfway down to inhale, lift. And then we'll find our chaturanga, high push up to low. We move forward into our baby cobra or upward facing, and roll over the toes, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Tuck that chin in, look between the legs. On your next inhale, tippy toes, and exhale, carry those feet between your hands. Half lift and forward fold. Right to rise, lift it on up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Please inhale, lift up your right knee, find your balance, and step it behind you, warrior A. And as you find your warrior A, just set yourself up for success, right? We find our way as we move through the motions, but do them mindfully. Breathe. Release the hands down and back and clasp the hands, roll through. Remember to always lift up, look up. Yeah, do your research. And then dive on in to whatever it is that you've made the decision on. And tuck your chin in, head upside down, lift your arms, breathe. Notice it, bend into that left knee. Inhale, peel it on open. Right arm up and around, and we'll find our warrior B. So please realign your feet. Find your tightrope, bend into the left knee. Look down and make sure that left knee is leaning towards that left pinky toe, and maybe look back and see what happened to that right leg, and make sure that foot's at a 45-degree angle, and reach the arms open. Look back, notice where you've been, and then look forward and take a look at where you're going. And then settle into right this moment and prepare. Breathe. Turn your palms to the ceiling, bend into that left knee, and turn the palms back down. Turn the left palm back to the ceiling, reach so far forward, and then find your dreams and paint them on the ceiling. Notice it. Peaceful warrior. Forearm to thigh, lean in, and peel your right arm up high. Stretch it so far in front of you. Lengthen your side body. Look up if you can. Bend into that left knee. Yeah, find your space. Exhale to look down, push down to lift up. And as we do, Sky Archer. Rearrange your feet if that serves you. And find that long line of diagonal energy. Bring the arms to a T and begin to drift those fingertips forward and move into your triangle. Reaching down and opening up, stacking those hips, and seeing if you can look up. Breathe. The exhale will allow you to look down, and you can bend the knee, and we'll flip forward into half moon. I'm going to use my block again. So we step into the left foot and find those fingertips either to the floor or to something we can use to prop ourselves up on. Yeah, opening our space. See if there's an opportunity to stack the right hip on top of left and flex your right foot. Stand into your left foot and get determined, because sometimes we wiggle and wobble and we feel like we're going to fall down, and sometimes we do fall down, and that's okay. And then see if you can turn the gaze upward. Maybe, I don't know. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. And then I decide that it's just really okay. And when I wiggle and wobble, I try to add a smile to my face, and I realize that throughout the day, gosh, if some things I do go very, very well, I'm very happy. And then I realize that sometimes things don't go so well, and that's okay too. And we'll find our dragonfly twist. Right hand down, right foot back, and peel it through. On your exhale, pull the left arm down and in, and just lean in. Inhale to peel it open, look up. Pull your belly in, please. And pull it on down. And inhale, lift it up. And pull it on down. And again, we're going to keep this one a little active. Reach up and pull it on down. Let your space open. Again. And then let's just take it one more time. I think I lost count. We'll reach up, stretch up. And then place the hand on the outside of the foot and step your left foot back. We'll find side plank again. And as we find the side plank, remember the knees there. Or not. Reach the arm up and stretch it forward, and maybe lift up your left leg. We'll breathe. See if you might be able to turn your gaze up. Notice your balance and notice the challenge. Breathe. Yeah, right there. Place the left hand down and we'll find high to low push-up. Move forward and up, and let's find our child's pose. Hips to heels. We'll simply breathe. Pulling forward, so we're on our hands and knees, lifting the right hand forward, thumb facing up, and the left leg back. Lengthen, just reach and stretch. And exhale, elbow towards knee. Inhale, lengthen it. Your gaze is downward to the left thumb. On your next exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lift it, lengthen it. And elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen it. Place your right hand down and step your left foot directly out from your left hip. And breathe. Inhale, lift your right arm out like you're holding onto your best friend's shoulder. And inhale, lift up your left leg. Yeah, let the challenge happen. Breathe. We will wiggle, we will wobble. Your central nervous system won't like it, neither will your respiratory system. But breathe. You have to breathe in and out. Yeah, breathe. We'll take 3 more deep breaths in and out. Deep breath in. That's 2. Deep breath in. Palm down, knee down, and push back, child's pose. Nice job. Come back to those hands and knees. Notice how you feel. And reach the left hand forward. Thumb up, please, like you're shaking someone's hand. And right leg back. Lengthen. Now really elongate. And exhale, elbow towards knee. Inhale, stretch it long. Gaze towards that right thumb. And exhale. Inhale to lengthen. Pull it back in. It's the exhale. Inhale to lengthen. And again. And one more time. Pull it on in. And lengthen that body. Lengthen it as long as you can. Left hand will come down and we'll step the right leg out. Just notice it and lift up your left arm. Inhale, lift up your right foot. Yes, wiggle and wobble. Get determined and breathe. Breathe in, please, and breathe out. Breathe in. Notice what's happening to your body. Breathe out. Breathe in and out. One more breath. Here we go. Breathe in and exhale, hand and knee down. Push back, child's pose. Secure your hands to the mat. Roll over your toes. Lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Inhale, tippy toes, and exhale, carry those feet between your hands. We'll half lift and forward fold. Root to rise, lift it on up. Exhale those hands to heart center. Inhale, lift up your right knee, and let's take tree pose on the right. So remembering in your tree pose, the toes can find the mat. They can come in right to your arch of your foot and your ankle. Your heel is above your ankle. You can find the foot on your calf. Or if today's the day you want to lift your foot, maybe the foot comes above the knee. But you decide what's going to work for you today and pick that one. And just notice it. Externally rotate that knee, please. Stand up as tall as you can. Tuck your left glute underneath you. Find your balance and then find the place for your hands. Maybe heart center. Maybe really wide airplane wings. Maybe a lift up. So somewhere right about now, remember to externally rotate that right knee and see if you can lift your heart and look up. Breathe, no matter where you choose to place your arms. Breathe. We wiggle, we wobble, the wind blows, right? Breathe. Sometimes there's a storm and we fall down completely. And then we have to stand back up, but just add a smile to your face and stand back up. I know, breathe. Find it. Another breath in and another breath out. We've got it. Exhale, hands to heart center, step the knee down, and inhale, lift up your left knee. Externally rotate, it's the exhale, and find your foot position. Be patient as you find it, but find one that's going to work for you, or at least try to make it work. We all wiggle and wobble, and then adding those arms. Remember, crown of the head lifts, belly pulls in. That right glute, because you're stepping on that right foot, tuck it under, activate it. Reach the arms to whatever position you can, and then lift your heart, please. Wiggle, wobble, let the wind blow. Yeah. You know how it feels on these spring days when we go outside and the wind is blowing and the sun is so warm. Yeah, and that cool breeze feels so refreshing. Just breathe and notice it. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Wiggle and wobble. Let the proprioception of that ankle work. Breathe. And then on your exhale, release the arms and hands to heart center. Release the foot. Walk it out. All right. Inhale. Yeah, lift your left knee and we'll step it behind us. Warrior A. We've been here already, so let's try it again. Reach the arms high. Bend deeply into that right knee. And release the arms behind you. Ground your airplane. Palms down, heart lifted. Inhale, lift back up to Warrior A. Notice it. Pull your left hip forward. And then as you stand into the right foot, fly your airplane. Palms down, heart lifted. Breathe. Exhale, hands to heart center, and just see if there's any chance you can pull the left leg through. Lift the knee. And then externally rotate and find your tree pose again. Let's just see what happens. I don't know, right? Every day, every moment of every day. Yes, the decisions, they change. They tell us this, then they tell us that. Our mind does the same thing. So let's just see if we can get it all in check and realize that things are going to change and it's okay. Just breathe. Exhale, hands to heart center, and let that left foot come down. Inhale, please lift up your right. And step it behind you, warrior A. Again, go through it mindfully. We've been here. We've practiced. We know. Lift the arms high. Bend into that left knee. Release the hands behind you. Lift your heart high. Grounded airplane. Lean in. Lift your heart. Palms down. Inhale, lift the arms high. Warrior A. Find it. Wiggle and wobble on your way. And then step into that left foot. Here we go. Lift the right. Yeah, go mindfully. The toe can touch 12 or 15 times. It doesn't matter. But as you find it, find your support. Level off your hips. Wiggle, wobble, palms down, heart lifted. Start again if you need to. But see what happens as you find your airplane. Breathe. Turn the flexed right foot towards the center of the body. It helps. And then exhale, hands to heart center, and see if you can pull the right knee through. And then externally rotate. Yeah. We can't take ourselves too seriously. Find your tree pose and see if you can lift those tree limbs and breathe. Notice it. Step the foot down and bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, lift the arms high, look up, and exhale, wash it away. Half lift and place the hands down, step your feet back, and we'll find one more time a high plank. And as we find plank, just breathe. One time only, a push-up. So halfway down and inhale, lift. We'll drop to the knees and push back. Pull forward, we'll add a little heart opening. We'll find a sphinx. So let the forearms come down and let the hips come down. Gently. Tuck your chin in for me and lengthen from the crown of your head to the tippy toes, and make sure the elbow creases are a little bit in front of your shoulders. Palms can either face down or they can face each other. Pull your belly in and find that long line of energy. Begin to push down through your hands, your forearms, and lift. And as you lift, you pull the belly in and you pull the elbows towards the back of the mat, and you look forward and up. Trying to get the back bend in the top of your back. Lengthening your abdominals and breathing. A little sphinx pose to open our heart gently. Breathe. Exhale, tuck the chin in and release the arms. Goalpost those arms and let the left ear find the mat, please, and just let go. Deep breath in. Open the mouth and exhale, let go. Deep breath in. Cleansing breath out. Inhale through center and place the right ear on the mat. Breathe. Cleansing breath. Breathe in. Open your mouth. Exhale. Deep breath in. Let go. Inhale through center. Tuck the chin in. Reach the palms behind you, palms face down. And inhale, lift your heart. Push the tops of the feet and the palms into the mat and lengthen first. And then lift up higher. You decide how high. Breathe. The exhale that lets you lower on down. And the hands come right next to your chest. Push back. Child's pose. Allowing the hands to help you swing the legs around in front of you. And we're going to lengthen our side bodies. So allow the right foot to come into the left leg like tree pose, and let the left arm get trapped between. Flex your left foot, lean in, and peel the right arm open and back. Try to look back up. And breathe. Reach your arm high and turn the palm to face the same direction as your left flexed foot. And then try to lean back as you stretch forward. Both sits bones stay on the mat and open your space. It's right there. Breathe. Notice it. Yeah, right there. The spaces between those ribs. The space between your rib cage and your hip. Breathe. Inhale to lift and turn your heart to face your left leg and lean in. Yeah, lengthen that body, hinge at the hip, drive the crown of the head towards the flexed foot, and breathe. Inhale to lift on up. Nice job. Switch those feet. We'll take the left foot inside of right. That right arm gets trapped kind of between the foot and the thigh, and flex your right foot and peel the left arm back. Look back. Reach the arm high as you can. Turn the palm to face the flexed right foot. And as you lean forward, lean back. Lean against or towards the right. Look up if you can and breathe. Now that's the part, right? That's the part we have to do, the breathing in and out. Inhale to lift on up and turn that heart towards the right leg and lean on in. Use those hands to lengthen and pull the body closer to the thigh. Inhale to lift and place the feet together. Bend the knees and pull the bottom closer to your heels and reach the arms straight in front of you. Wrap your arms around the knees and see if you can sit up even taller. We all can if we have a little support. And then reach the right arm forward. Try to keep it as tall as you can. Don't give it up. Tilt your heart high and then tuck your chin in and roll back. Reach the arms over your head, please, and release the fingertips into your heels and reach your hips high. Bridge pose. Let's add a little bit of energy into our day. On your exhale, let the hips come down and let the knees touch. And inhale, second time, lift on up. Clasp your hands underneath you, roll to the outside edge of each shoulder, and let the palms try to find each other, and arms lengthened on the mat. Lift your hips higher and breathe. Please breathe in and out as deeply as you can. On your next exhale, release and let those knees come on into your chest. Gentle side to side roll. Allow the feet to be as wide as the mat and goal post your arms. And windshield wiper the legs over to the right. And then you decide, maybe you pick up your right foot and place it on the outside edge of the left thigh and see if that gentle persuasion can allow some opening. And then gaze over to the left elbow and breathe. The inhale that releases the right foot if you've hooked it over. And place the feet back down as wide as your mat and windshield wiper them to the left. And again, you decide, do you pick up the left foot and hook it on the outside edge of that right leg? Notice it and then gaze opposite the knees and add a smile to your face and breathe. Becoming your best observer is a hard job. So notice it. Notice the sensations of your body. It will tell you when you need more and when you need less. Breathe. Every yoga pose looks different. It depends on who's practicing it. Allow your poses to create their own shapes
and be okay with right where you are. Breathe. Release the foot and inhale back through center. And bring those knees into your chest. Happy baby. So bend the knees, keep the lower back on the mat, and the hands can find the backs of the thighs or the calves or the outside blades of those feet. And breathe, maybe a little roll side to side. Noticing again where you are in your lower back. Allow the soles of the feet to meet and ever so calmly place the feet on the mat and let the knees open. Yeah. Allow the palms to come to the mat. Inhale, lift up your hips and roll and lengthen the lower back and then open the knees wider. Placing one hand on your heart and the other hand right on top of it. Knowing that your heart is held by so many people who love you and care for you like me. We do. Please, 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 if there's anything that you might need, don't ever hesitate to ask. Placing the right foot into the right corner of your mat and the left foot into your left corner. Stretch the arms over your head and reach and stretch. Exhale those hands right beside your hips. Notice if your palms turn down or they turn up, you choose. Just breathe. Allow your natural breathing to come over you. Shavasana. Stretching those arms, please, over your head. That reach, that stretch, that first morning stretch. Wrapping the arms around the knees, that self-care, self-love. Finding your way to your right or left side, the position of rebirth. And as we pause for a moment and rest, ever so grateful for that next inhale, or as if we're to receive it, there's always a chance to do it again. Find your way into that seated posture. The hands will be at heart center, eyes closed. Sitting up as tall as you can, tucking the chin in, and simply bowing to your light within. Giving yourself honor and space, and remembering to offer that to others. Inhale, lift your arms high and look up, and let go of all of those things that just don't serve you. Spring cleaning. Not only should we clean out our closets and give those things away that could serve someone else, but why don't we clean out our minds, our bodies, and our emotional body, our soul. Wiggle those fingers, reach up for hope and opportunity, and then bring the palms together, seal between them the light, the love, the strength, and the peace that we create when we come together. It is always, always an honor. I can't wait to see you. It's coming. We're getting closer. The light and love in me humbly, humbly bows to the light and love in each one of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I'll look forward to seeing you, and between now and then, remember to be moving and to drink your water, eat your fruit and vegetables. And I'll see you real soon. Take care.